Okay, so the real tea is that pretty much everybody hates Sky Santana.
This programme contains strong language, sexual scenes and references from the outset and throughout.
I be trying to be nice, but you know, when I'm nice, I guess people take advantage.
I hope that you're using I hope that every last penny that you get from your reaction videos is going towards getting that AIDS fixed. I hope you're getting all the medicine that you need.
You know, I guess there's a fucking sign on my head that says, try me. Because I swear to fucking God, niggas just be lining up for that opportunity to fuck with me.
Girl, I guess you'll never find out because you're an internet gangster.
And see, this is why I have trust issues. This is why I stay guarded. This is why I'm that bitch in a club that will go out and make a million friends and then deletes all the new contacts as soon as I get out the club. No new friends. And matter of fact, bitch, no new friends.
I want to let you all know that this will be a collab with the amazing, great, awesome Sky Santana, but I'm not going to even bother to introduce him. I'm going to let him introduce himself.
And then I said, you remember? I think it was Brittany you had me shade. Ooh, did I just say it? I think I did. Because at this point, fuck everybody. I don't give a fuck. It all can come out tonight.
Now with YouTube, I've built my brand on not only being ratchet, but relatable.
Stop it. Get some help.
You know, I never want to get to a point where I feel as though, or I come off as though, you know, there's like this barrier in between us and I'm this star up on this pedestal and you guys are beneath me.
I made it very clear I was on this platform to build a fan base, to get my music out there and to make a coin. So now that my coin is suffering and now that I'm realizing my fan base isn't what I thought it was and that it's just mostly people that just watch for tea.
Now don't get me wrong, everybody's beneath me because I'm this shit and I'm above everybody. Everybody's beneath me because I'm this shit and I'm above everybody.
Everybody's beneath me because I'm this shit and I'm above everybody.
But not in that type of way, you know what I mean? Like I don't ever want to come across like a Justin Bieber, ooh, don't take pictures with me type of person. I'm here to relate to you guys and to kind of be like a voice for the people.
If you follow me and don't give a damn about my music and don't ever support, best believe on my life I'ma shit on an ass, glow up and stunt.
Instead of people coming to me telling me who said what and who posted what video, how about you retweet my song? How about you share my video?
And that's why it pains me to have to be telling this story right now, because it's like, I try to be that person and I try to be nice, but people fucking take advantage of it. People take advantage of my fucking niceness.
Meet Mr. Nice Guy. You think you're nice? This guy is really nice.
Best believe on my life I'ma shit on an ass, glow up and stunt.
He's so nice that if good people get to heaven, he'll be the first in line.
Oh, okay. Hi, I'm that other bitch. What's up?
Words can't even express how real shit is about to get within this story. Like, words can't even fucking express. It's so many fucking elements and so many, like, layers to this story that it's insane. It's fucking insane.
Bitch, you are not lying.
All in all, people want to know if I'm leaving YouTube. Look, honestly, it depends on that motherfucking check.
Life in the fast lane, we play our cards, praying we'll find out just who we are.
More money, I want your money. I want more money, I want your money. More money, I want your money. I want more money, I want your money. Once upon a time, not long ago, I was a hoe. And I'm admitting it, I won't take it back. Cause I did this shit, I was a hoe. And I'm admitting it, I won't take it back. Cause I did this shit, I was a hoe. More money, I want your money. I want more money, I want your money. More money, I want your money. I want more money.
Because we're from Britain, okay? We don't spill tea, we drink it. Bitch! Yeah, you already know what it is. It's your girl, Petty Paige, back at it again with, another video for you hoes. Now you're probably looking at that intro and thinking, girl, what is this all about? Well, bitch, we're about to talk about the one, the only, Sky Santana. Screw. And just a quick disclaimer, I wasn't aware that the person of which we are speaking about today identifies themselves as a she. So I do apologise for that. There was definitely no shade intended. So with that said, let's get straight into the video. Some of my long-term subscribers are going to be like,
Shock horror, Paige! Oh my gosh, I can't believe you've gone back to swearing on your channel again!
Listen, bitch, I was not about to go around bleeping out everything that he said. It was long, it was tedious, and it weren't gonna happen. So today we're not family friendly. Today we're just gonna get straight to the tea. Okay, so the real tea is that pretty much everybody hates Sky Santana. From beefs with the likes of Aaliya to Keesha Andrews, Malibu Dollface, allegedly. He's Flawless, aka Kenneth, and YouTube's favourite reactioner, if that's even a word, Campbell. So before we get into the history, before I talk to you guys about the ins and outs and why everybody hates Sky Santana, I'm about to break down who he is for you in 60 seconds. These are some back-breaking goodies we have here today. Sky Santana is a 24-year-old YouTuber from America. He's born on May 19th, 1993, and he's a Taurus. Sky Santana is a well-known YouTuber and is most known particularly for his storytime videos. His most well-known videos are the ones talking about Jeffree Star, K. Michelle, and also a story time about that one time a subscriber got him arrested.
Tried to get me arrested. No, bitch. This is real life.
His comedic take to story times is what has gained him a name as a very good storyteller. A lot of people have speculated whether his stories are true, and some people have even cited the times that he has been telling his story times, he has looked down to notes to reference, which kind of makes it feel illegitimate to those watching him. However, truth be known, his take on storytime videos is definitely very, very different. As the story develops behind him on his green screen, the backdrop of his story changes. So it's kind of like you're following a story with the guy, you're actually going on this journey with him. I think it's pretty dope.
We going in and we dancing to the fucking music and shit like, hey. And then they got these little sexy ass fucking work. Shut the fuck up, phone.
If he's talking about the school canteen, he'll be in a canteen. If he's talking about the school parking lot, he'll be in the parking lot. And I think that's what makes him very entertaining as a YouTube storyteller. He has amassed over 80,000 subscribers. He did reach 90,000 subscribers up until recently. However, his subscribers have dropped substantially. And the reason for that, everybody else keeps saying, is because his body of work has changed, as well as the drama amassing in his real life that they just can't get on board with. Sky Santana pretty much got his boost into the YouTube community, according to many online in forums, etc, etc, by pretty much becoming best friends with some very big YouTube people in the urban YouTube community. He lives for the shout outs, honey. And that seems to be what's got him in quite a bit of trouble. So let's rewind, shall we? One of the things that Sky Santana does tend to say a lot in his videos is that he can't understand why.
I wasn't understanding where all of the negativity and all of the hate came from, because if I was Beyonce or if I was Rihanna, what would be the difference?
Why they're changing opinion regarding him, why people have an issue with him, why it's one rule for him and a completely different rule for everybody else, why he has been blacklisted within the YouTube community. He cannot seem to get into his head and grasp why all of these things have happened to him. So I thought, being the nice, kind son of a bitch that I am, that I would dead ass tell you exactly what everybody else is seeing from our point of view. So, without further ado, Sky Santana, welcome to your tape.
Career is the music, and if I blow up, goddamn, they won't give a fuck. What the fuck am I thinking? Thinking that they need reasons to blow my head off. They don't give a fuck if I fall.
Number one, your body of work has changed. One of the number one complaints when doing my research on Sky Santana was that his body of work has changed. He went from making story times enthusiastically and as fun as this.
Stop! No pictures today. I just want to be loud. No pictures today. Leave us alone. Come on, babe. Stop! But nothing good lasts forever.
Are we here or are we not here? Let me know. Because if you're over there and I'm still here, let me know so I can catch up.
Bitch, that's my motherfucking boyfriend. What the fuck? Fuck boy and boy fuck done started a new fucking relationship, bitch.
To making a podcast / web series called Slayter, which didn't have the visual aspect that everybody else had grown to love with Sky Santana.
Until she finally told me, and I said, you not going. So after all that, I met her best friend because I thought my forever girl was missing because she wasn't picking up none of my calls and nobody heard from her, because one day me and her best friend got into it because she thought I was talking to her like, no bitch, you do not mean shit to me. So when I found out she wasn't missing, so everything was good up until a couple months ago.
Now there is absolutely nothing wrong with you deciding that you want to take your channel in a completely different direction. However, if you are going to be taking your channel in a new direction and people just aren't on board for that new direction, then essentially you can't be upset when the views and the money isn't rolling in. Now I know what you're gonna say. The YouTube ad boycott. I trust and believe I have now, after all of this time being on YouTube, begun to understand the impact that the YouTube ad boycott has had on people who have made YouTube their full-time jobs. Completely understand how traumatizing that must have been for you. However, in a time like this, especially when it's your only income and it's the only thing that you can depend on, I would imagine that you would put 20 times more time, 20 times more energy, and 150% into every single video you do. Slayter just really wasn't cutting it for your subscribers. And yet, alas, even to this day, Slayter is still on his channel and he is still making Slayter commentary.
And also there's like this money hungry aspect of it all as well. Slayter videos only tend to be about 8 to 9, possibly even 10 minutes. But whenever we get to just underneath the 10-minute mark, all of a sudden we are filled with about 6 minutes approximately of no content, but just boosted it that length so people felt like they were getting more than they did. And not only that, boosting it to that length so that there could be more adverts put on the video. Like, we see through that. We're not stupid.
Number 2, you only care about money. Now, between you and me, I understand completely that you want to make money for the thing that you are good at. And I'm here for it, honey. If you want to catch those coins, you better collect it. When YouTube is making it rain, you better get down like a good stripper and pick that shit up. Okay? However, when looking at YouTube as a strictly business venture, it puts you in a different position to every other YouTuber. I can say for many YouTubers, including myself, the original reason why I and many others decided to start YouTube and to make videos was purely because we liked creating content and we enjoyed the process. Now, this isn't to say that that wasn't the same for you, but by making it a strictly business venture, when you say things like this,
you can't run him away from someplace I don't even want to be. Like I've said this plenty of times, y'all can keep this YouTube shit, okay? Like I came here for a check to get fans and to push my music, boo-boo. So, you know, this ain't something that I wanted to do all my life. Like if that's what people up here done dreamed about and that's their career, that's their calling, okay, that's cute for y'all. But I made it very clear since day one, bitch, I'm here for one thing and one thing only, and that is my music. All in all, people want to know if I'm leaving YouTube. Look, honestly, it depends on that motherfucking check. I know I'm ready to do something else.
You alienate your entire subscriber base who are rocking with you because they like you. And they trusted in the fact that you loved your content the same amount that they love your content. And when you say stuff like it's all about when I'm gonna catch that check, it just kind of diminishes everybody's feelings. And that's probably why a lot of people have decided to tune out, because of that negative attitude. The fact of the matter is, regardless of whether it's the one thing that you want to do or not, you are a very talented storytime teller. And people love that about you. And it doesn't mean that you necessarily have to run out of steam. I understand that there are only so many stories that you can tell. But then you can do what pretty much every other storytime teller tends to do, is move on to current stories. Number 3, you seem like a social climber. Now, there is absolutely nothing wrong with becoming friends with content creators who are a lot bigger than you. It can serve to benefit your channel, and at the same time you can learn a lot from that content creator who is doing that much better than you. However, when you're begging for promos, begging for shout outs, asking them to do certain things for you, asking people to set you up and how much do you charge for a shout out, makes you seem very seedy, makes it seem very much about the money once again than it is about making quality content. I'm just really not here for selling your clout. I digress. That needy behaviour that has been displayed throughout all of your social medias is what people go,
oh, he's just clout chasing. He's just trying to make friends with these people so he can do that. Have you not heard that he's out here trying to be best friends with It's Bambi? Yeah, well, I hope It's Bambi will see through it.
The haters are gonna hate, the haters are gonna talk, and you've given them ammunition. Just saying. 4. Your arguments are public. Santana has had a lot of arguments pretty much with every YouTuber that he's come into contact with. And these arguments have always been public and messy, and everybody has had room to speculate and talk about it. Arguing with other content creators on a public platform doesn't serve to help anybody. Take it from personal experience. And if somebody else is saying some mess about you on the internet, just leave them to talk their mess. They'll dig their own grave. One of the things that Santana touched on in his expose video was that many people would come to his YouNow and ask him questions about the recent beef or the recent argument that he's had with such and such.
I don't want to address drama every live stream, and I don't want to have to say the same things every live stream.
Because people would ask him these questions, he would pop all the way off. And people were getting the impression that he was being rude to his subscribers purely because of how he addressed people in his YouNow streams. What he needs to kind of understand and maybe be empathetic to is the reason that people are bringing him information, the reason that people are telling him about the horrible things that other people have said about him, done to him, etc, etc, is because they care. And if they didn't care, they wouldn't say anything. They'd be like, oh, fuck that bitch, let him have that, whatever. However, these public arguments, when it's not just the one time and it's one after the other, after the other, after the other, with various different content creators, kind of makes you look like the bad guy. It's like the process of elimination.
Let's talk about Kenneth's botched body. Let's talk about Kenneth's botched body. Have y'all seen Kenneth naked? Let's talk about Kenneth's botched body. Let's talk about that. I got gonorrhea. Baby, let's talk about your botched body and that scar you got on your body that you scared to show.
Kenneth has never had any work done to his body at all. Somebody said my body was botched. I worked out for my body. I worked out for my waistline. Maybe the bitch that said I was a botched bitch and I had a scar on the side of my stomach, maybe you should go hit a treadmill, bitch, okay? Maybe I'll teach you a few things on how to lose that weight that you so badly want to lose. Since hoes want to talk about my body is botched. My body is not botched. I work out for my fucking body, hoe.
I haven't really followed you since you paid me for the graphic design.
You're provoking people so that you can go back on your social media and then now say that you have haters. But again, I'm done with that drama. So stop telling me about the drama that happened a couple of weeks ago. I don't care.
You remember? I think it was Brittany you had me shade. Ooh, did I just say it? I think I did. Because at this point, fuck everybody. I don't give a fuck. It all can come out tonight.
Everything is, you're not on my level. I don't do that, honey. The where I'm going and the places I'm going and the people that I'm seeing, it's like, you're never going to see those people and you're never going to see those things with that attitude.
Baby, the places I'm going, the places Santana is going, oh, it's only going to get worse. So like never think that bitches is running me away from, no. Let's get one thing clear.
Because I've seen a whole bunch of YouTubers, like Malibu isn't the only person that made a video about some YouTube drama or making a rain. Like I've seen countless videos over the last month, and some of them have been like, okay, well, you hit the nail on the spot, and some of them have been like, okay, bitch, you need to mind your fucking business.
They know they pockets be hurting. This shit I do know for certain.
Ain't nobody gonna buy that raggedy shit. Don't nobody give a fuck. Like, are you serious right now? Or you have people trying to give advice on how to be a successful YouTuber and they haven't even got over 100,000 people to follow their ass. But you get hundreds of thousands of views. That means that the content that you upload, people care about. What you're doing, nobody cares.
Number 5, real fans versus fake fans. One of the things I've heard you say is that real fans aren't people who sub to you and have notification. Those are the people who will pay into your GoFundMe. Those are the people who will buy your singles. Those are the people who support your music career. Those are real fans.
I have a lot of dead weight because everybody that's watching me isn't necessarily a fan. A lot of people are just here to see you be messy or to see you involved in some drama. They just here for you to entertain.
You also stated that you kind of understood that your clout wasn't that big and that the people who were here for you were here for the content you were creating, but not your music.
It's like, okay, Sky, like you have X amount of people that follow you on YouTube that are subscribed, but there's definitely a difference between subscribers and actual fans and supporters.
Hate to break it to you, honey. People came for the story times. I don't believe people came and started watching you for your music. That's no tea, no shade. Because your music is good. I ain't got no issues with this. Not my kind of thing, but I can see how people are into that kind of stuff. Cool. But essentially, the people who have been watching your channel, the 18,000 people who have been watching your channel for the best part of a year have come to know you, your personality, and your story times. Whether they decide to follow you into your next venture, it's completely up to them. But it's not necessarily what they came for. So if you decide to switch up your content, don't be mad at them for wanting the old you.
I miss the old Kanye, straight from the gold Kanye, chop up the soul Kanye, set on his goals Kanye. I hate the new Kanye, the bad mood Kanye, the always rude Kanye, spaz in the news Kanye. I miss the sweet Kanye, chop up the beats Kanye.
That's the same you that put in an hour and 55 minutes into a story time and made a story time movie. Because that was the you that you put out to the universe. I hope that's making sense. A video that has amassed over 133,000 views and it's one of your most successful videos. That's what the people came for. That's what they came to see. They didn't come to listen to Slayter and hear your music. And that's just how fickle the YouTube industry is. And to make such a massive jump into a completely different avenue for people, you've got to have a certain amount of clout. The moral of this entire story is, I swear to God, some people are just messy. And I know that no matter how much advice I throw out there to Sky Santana, I'm almost 90, if not 100% sure he's just not gonna hear it right now, which is fine. I genuinely think Sky Santana is a YouTuber with a hell of a lot of potential, not just in the storytime realm, but just being himself kind of realm. I honestly think if he stops worrying about clout and subscribers, bandits, real fans, and all of that malarkey, he could just sit down and enjoy YouTube for the platform that it was supposed to be. Content creators putting out dope ass content. All that I hope is that throughout all of this, throughout the exposed videos, throughout everybody who has been making these hateful, nasty comments towards Sky Santana, I genuinely hope that he looks after his mental well-being. I've seen a lot of other people not really care so much about how he's doing. I imagine that he just wants somebody to say, hey girl, how you doing? And to be honest, that doesn't cost anything. Anyway, that's just my opinion. So tell me what you guys think. Do you guys think that Sky Santana is an evil piece of work and that he should just leave YouTube while his channel's dying? Or do you think that Sky Santana has the opportunity to rebuild his YouTuber subscriber base and become the best that he can be? Tell me what you guys think in the comment section down below. Also, I'll be leaving some polls. Tell me what you guys think about the argument that he had live on YouNow with HeFlawless. Do you think that being live whilst having a discussion is the best way to handle that situation? I personally think that by being live, it gave the other side the opportunity to act correctly. Because I know how shady people can be in the DMs, if you know what I'm saying. Also, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you like it. If you don't, I don't give a shit anyway. And also, don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you guys get a notification every time that Paige posts new content. Also, if you're new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe. I'd love to hear your comments down below. And also, if you didn't know who Santana is, are you going to be checking out his videos? And I must say, for a storytime channel, I'm pretty impressed. I personally think that Santana has the opportunity to turn it out. And for a storytime channel, as a storyteller, he has a way with words that keeps everybody engaged and connected. But that's just my opinion. And don't take my opinion for it because I'm just petty.
Too much money in the bank. I ain't trying to play no games. Fuck, I hate it gon' sack. I be on my hustle all day, little bitch. Stay in your place, motherfucker, I'm paid. Too much money in the bank. I ain't trying to play no games. Fuck, I hate it gon' sack. I be on my hustle all day, little bitch. Stay in your place, motherfucker, I'm paid.
Excuse me, bitch.